Alright guys, back at it here with another video, and well, without further ado, let's start off by just talking about the last video. Last video was pretty good. Got to rip open the XL, so I got this guy all opened up. Pretty cool here. This is the Mercedes-Benz 500E, which I have seen literally everywhere, so be sure to grab it, though. It's pretty sweet, honestly. I mean, the detail's pretty awesome on it. It just feels a little cheesy because of the wheels, but it's no biggie there. We also got to see the Power Trip series, so pretty cool with the BMW M3 there. And then got another one of the Super Chases of the Porsche, so pretty cool. Lots of target runs last video, so yeah, that was interesting. But yeah, so I also wanted to talk about, so I always do some custom updates, and well, I got some on the docket here. So I got this 1970 Plymouth Barracuda, right? 71, sorry. 71 Hemi Cuda. It's not quite done yet. I don't know what to do. I'm going to try and do like a cool grill over the front. You'll see it when it's done. The paint didn't come out as good as I wanted it to, but ultimately I just decided to do details and move on with it. This one might be in your next short here. This is the 1969 Copo Camaro here, which I did slam just a little bit. I painted the hood, I did some details on the front, details on the back, and then I put these wheel spacers in so I could get that nice stance there. So pretty sweet looking. And then that sweet metal flake blue. And then I have this guy here, the BMW M3 wagon. Honestly, I needed something to use these blue wheels, so I decided the wagon would be good. I still need to clean up just a little bit on the details there, and then do some like tail lights, I think, and then call it good on this guy. So pretty cool there as well. So yeah, and then I didn't talk about this one, but I did also slam this one. I routed out the wheels, the wheel wells just a little bit, and just to give it that nice stance there, I also gave it a roll bar in the, you can see it in there, so pretty cool. But yeah, no, it's been, I also put these wheel blocks in so it can get that nice stance, kind of like the Camaro here. So, and then I also did some I wouldn't call them restorations, but I did find some pieces for like the split in image. It was missing the engine. I managed to find a repo engine. This is the original one from 1968, so it probably came out in 1969. All in all, it's in really good condition. I mean, a couple of nicks here and there, and the red lines could be better, but and a crack in the windshield, but it was mainly missing the engine. Now it's got the engine back, and it looks complete now. So that's cool. This one was missing a wheel here for a while. I ultimately found a donor car that had a wheel kind of missing, or it was all jacked up and needed a little bit more help, where I would ultimately just get some axles for it. But in doing that, I ripped off one of the wheels, the cap style wheels, and put it on via here. And yeah, so it's this wheel here. It's just a little bit more beat up than the others, which is kind of a bummer, but you can kind of get what you kind of get what you can out here with red lines, especially when you want to keep it like as original as possible. So, but besides that, it's all good to go. And again, this one was in really great shape for the age. This is what the Brigham Racer, what does that say? Aqua R? I have no idea, but it came out in 1969, so it's a 1970 car here. So pretty cool, and it still has the little suspension there, so pretty cool. Yeah, so as for this video though, just expect more of this guy right here. Not exactly this one, but more of these Matchbox cars here. That and some other goodies as well. So, but that's a surprise to you. You'll just have to stick around and watch. So, yeah, by the way, that is my first ever Super Chase that I have found in the wild. The Audi R8. So, pretty cool. But anyway, That's everything. So enjoy, guys. And with that, I will see you outside for the pickup videos. So with that, we are moving along. All right. Before we get all crazy with the cheese whiz here, we're just gonna I just wanted to talk about my little price tracker website that I've been pretty much putting a lot of time into, which is now working well. But it's the Triple C diecast price tracker made by yours truly. I mean, there's actually like the link to the YouTube channel right here. But anyway, if we go back, this is just kind of like the website right here as it stands. I've already talked about this before. You might have seen it, you might have not. But all it does is it pretty much talks about, that's funny, I have this guy right here. This guy. It talks about like the price of the car over the course of 2 months. Shows you the highs, the lows, everything like that. Kind of like stocks in a way. And it just kind of shows you what the price is now. So like this Chase right here, this Timeless Icons Nissan Skyline is $200 right now. So pretty crazy. And it's just been going up in price, which is actually pretty insane. But if we go back, I added some new features in. This is kind of why I wanted to talk about it. It's like you could still do like the search of stuff. Like I have this guy right here. This is the Black Widow 83 Chevy Silverado. So it'll pop up here, and there it is right there. And if we look down, it just says that it's $10 as of November 30th to now. So this is kind of what it's valued at. And if there's any values that are wrong or whatever, you can always like reach out to me. I do have so if you click like the main logo here, it brings you back to the home page. I do have a can't find your car, request a car here, and you could just kind of type what you want. You can give your name and everything if you wanted to, and then you hit submit request. We'll just go back to the search though. I have currently 642 cars in these in my inventory here, 762 price entries, and the average for car to price is 1.2, so there's 1.2 prices per car. So pretty crazy. It just kind of shows you what the popular cars are, the top 10 trending cars this week. That's funny that both Skylines are on there. That's the main line right there, this blue one, and that's the Chase right there. Then I have some other cars in there. There's some new ones, there's some old ones. Like this is a, 2014, new for 2014. Yeah, it tells you right here. And this one's $10 right now. Then you also have like an RLC car, which this one's gone down in price, $1.96. But it's sitting in the $188 range. So, but it's pretty cool. Just for some comparisons, I also have included some new cars as well. Like this is the new Corvette, which you'll see later. Spoiler alert. But it's like if I not only have Hot Wheels, but I also have Matchbox, like the Audi R8, and I can search by brand now. That's one of my new features, is you could search by brand. So there's the Porsche there, and then there's the Audi R8, which you can click on, and it's $45 right now. So if we go back to search, that's a new feature too, is you can actually go back to the search that you were at. But if you look at this guy right here, not only do I have new Matchbox, but I got really old Matchbox as well. This is 1967 here. You can kind of see there's some pictures of everything. The trunk does open up, as you can see here. So that is $10.01. Pretty crazy. Then I have this Nissan Skyline GTR R32 XL, which I can actually look by just saying XL, and it'll pop up with the Hot Wheels XLs. So here it is right here. I did include my little like thumbnail car, so pretty fun. But it's $8.99 right now. So, and these are all taken from eBay sold listings as well. So it's like real prices. It's not that I'm changing values or anything like that. No, it's quite literally what it's valued at. So I think like this Honda Civic, it's, yeah, you can see this is a car that I really enjoy, but it sucks that it's going down in price, but it is what it is there. Yeah, it's like $9.99 right now, but so good time to pick it up actually. But yeah, and then like I said, you have some old ones in there too. Like this is a Hot Bird from 1977. So, and it's $15. So pretty crazy just being able to look at this sort of stuff. I mean, there's chases, treasure hunts, super treasure hunts. M2 is in here. Like, how many M2s do I have in this system? I got 5 M2s in here and counting, because I do want to put some more in. Now, I put them in individually, so that's why not all of them are there. But you can see. But I also have the view gallery here, and it actually shows you every single car that I have in my website. So you can look it up via that. You can sort from A to Z. You can also sort by newest here, so you can see what has been newly added, updated, everything like that. You could also see the most tracked cars. So like this one's hanging in with 12 sales here. This one's, wow, that one kind of went everywhere. But you could also just kind of see everything and what it's valued at. So you could see things like that. Pretty cool. But again, it's like just a bunch of just everything for cars. Odds and ends, stuff that you don't really think about that's out there, like this Sam Walton truck. You can see that it's $13 now. But yeah, and then like this cool combi treasure hunt is in here too. So but yeah, so there you go. Sorry, just wanted to add that in there. There's 27 total pages to this, so pretty crazy. And then if you just want it out of it, you just click the X right here. So there you go. That's what I wanted to talk about, as well as the view gallery button. So yeah, now with that, we're officially moving on. Hey guys, local Target, see you guys inside. Alright guys, well, I'm in the Target and I'm walking away because it's busy, but did find new 2-packs like this and that. Yeah, let's go. Got the new Fast and Furious 2-pack here. So, and the Golf. So, grabbing these guys, and we are moving on here. Alright guys, checking out the Wally. See you guys inside. Alright guys, in the local Wally here, and well, got some FKs going on here. Sweet. So there's the Civic, there's a Challenger RX-7. I did look through with this yesterday, but there was people here, so I wasn't able to film. I'm just gonna take a little peek-see. I did grab the mainline too, the Super. There was no Super treasure hunts, so kind of a bummer, because that's one that I would really want to have eventually. So, but you can only hope. I just keep looking. We'll find it eventually, hopefully. I don't know what I would say. Yeah, F case. Okay. That's last year's Super, or last case's Super. Oops. Okay. Check this page, check it again. Double check, recheck, everything like that. No, there is not one up there. That would have been fun. It's like, what are the odds? There's some mystery models up there too. Okay. These are both the Bugatti Chiron. We already got that set, so we're good to go. Over here doesn't look like anything going on. So cool. Alright guys, checking out the local Target. See you guys inside. Alright guys, here we are in the local Target here. Got some suitcase. This looks old. Just gonna do a quick scan here. I don't see anything at all. Nope. Okay. I did turn on the camera though, because I did see this. Got the new Formula 1 pack here. Nice. So you got the Red Bull, the Petronas, Mercedes, VWT, Alpine, Haas and Komatsu. So Williams Racing, there it is. Cool. Fast and Furious is here too. That's pretty much it that I don't really see. It's pretty cool. I don't really need it, so we'll just put it back. So there we go. Okay. Nothing new besides that. That's what it looks like. Just some moving parts here. Yeah, nothing. Okay. Cool. So, with that, we're moving along. Okay, I'm in the Wally. I was just here earlier, but I'm here again because, in filming, because I just saw a FK sitting out there, and this looks new because there's that, and there's a ton up there. So I'm gonna see what I can find. I think all these are the same though, except for some of them. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get some looky-loos on the, get some looks on the stuff up there. Fingers crossed for that Civic. So yeah, I will let you guys know after that, but I will grab this. And that's pretty much it that I see, so see you guys soon. Alright guys, so I looked up there. There isn't really anything. This is what I grabbed at least. Simpsons, Prelude, Savannah, and then there it is. So no luck on that one. So, and the Sierra was a dud as well. So no luck at all. So yep, just grabbing these. So just these four. There, yeah, there was a case sitting out over there. So pretty cool. So yeah, with that, we're moving on. Alright guys, checking out a Target late night run. See you guys inside. Alright guys, well I'm here at Target. I didn't really feel like filming, but I'm filming. These are $4.54, so I might grab these for wheel donors, and I will probably just grab this too, because I'm a Mustang fan. Gotta love the Mustang. I just ripped that one open, so pretty cool. They also have the new Fast and Furious. I asked my buddy to see if he wanted them. No response yet, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, these are on sale, so I'll pick these up mainly for wheel donors. We got a Volkswagen set here, and then you got the Dodges. I'll wait on the Dodges right now. There's what, 3 packs? Yeah, I'll wait. We're good right now. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's the new pop culture, but that's okay. We've seen that plenty of times before. I don't want the FJ yet, but I think I'm just gonna grab these. So yeah, cool. With that, we're moving on. Alright guys, checking out the loudspeaker Wally. See you guys inside. Alright, in the loudspeaker Wally, and well, look at this. We got the all new Summit Surge set. So this is your 5 out of 5, the chase car. You also got the Aston Martin Vulcan here. That's cool. Look at those wheels. Wild looking. Another Vulcan. There's a Speedtail. That's cool. That's awesome looking. And there is a Van. So that's pretty cool too. So missing the 4th car. Ooh, it's the 4th, a Jaguar Mark 1. Nice. Okay. Not a huge fan of that set. So, but pretty cool nonetheless. So there you go. That's a Jag right there. No, that's a Speedtail. Is this a Jag? No, that's another. Okay. Is there a Jag up here? There we go. Okay, so there's your Jaguar. Those wheels are fun too. 4 out of 5. Okay. Oops. Okay. Okay. So there's your set there. Cool. All right. I don't need it, so we'll just put it back. I'll do that. Okay. What else do we got? We got a Gravedigger chase guy there. Oh, new Boulevards. That's cool. Look at that. The BMW's still here. Grab that guy. Sweet. Okay, and then I'll have to do some digging, but I'm pretty sure there's an M2 Chase waiting for me somewhere. I just have to go find it. So, cool. If I can't find it, I'm just gonna be grabbing this. So, with that, I'll move it on. Alright guys, well I'm in Target here. Got some pop culture, but I'm good. I did see this though. Got this guy, C-Case. Got some C-Case action here. So this one will be your Electra Silhouette. Your Electra Silhouette and the Flurry. I'm just looking real quick. I don't see either. Get a quick look because we've seen C-Case before. Okay. I think that's pretty much everything going on here. Just a bunch of leftovers. We got this guy, that's cool, and that, it's fun, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, there's the other 2-pack. So you got a Ford Galaxy, custom Ford Galaxy, and a Ford Anglia Racer. Cool, alright. And some Porsches and Mini Coopers. Okay, cool. Cool, alright, well, nothing else, so with that, we're moving on. Guys, ending the video just a little bit different here. It's actually quite beautiful outside, so without further ado, because I know I have a lot of stuff, let's just get right into it. Now I don't remember the order that I have everything, so I'm just gonna start rattling them off. You can I can put together where the stuff came from because you'll see it in the video earlier. But starting us off here, we got the Fast and Furious Brian's Nissan Skyline R34. Now, not all of these have been filmed, but yeah, these are just the ones that I've picked up between now and then. So, anyway, this one has adjustable camber made by Jada. So, pretty cool. 25 years of Fast and Furious. That's cool. Then I have this guy. So I did traveling for like the weekend. Didn't really do too much over Easter weekend sort of thing, so I did grab this one. Turns out I already have one of these, so this is my second one here. Pretty cool. So another Nissan. There is this one. This one's older. Ooh, almost dropped it. This guy is the 41 Willys Coupe Gasser Model Kit Chase. Pretty cool. Buddy of mine left this one for me. Hit it actually, which is funny. So I could grab it. So there it is. Pretty cool. Then I did some more traveling. Went to a place like an hour south of where I live, and they have a bigger Walmart there, and they had some of these majorettes with the 1995 Toyota Supra. Now I already have these, but I had a friend of mine that really collects Toyotas, so I had to grab him a Supra, and I had to grab a 1985 Toyota Hilux SR5 pickup truck. So, because I needed to. That was awesome there. So, also, and then I did grab another one of these. I won't put it on the table there, but I did grab another Supra. So, then, hopping on over, we'll just do this guy here. I got the Back to the Future 2-pack. With the 1987 Toyota and the iconic Back to the Future. Now this set is pretty cool there. I did grab the Volkswagens, but I did get rid of them before filming here. I missed out on that opportunity, sorry about that. But the Volkswagen set's pretty cool, and you can actually find them still. Same with the Fords as well, so pretty cool. I did in fact grab 2 of those, one for me, one for a buddy. So, but I'll put that over here. What's next? Yeah, I put them all on this like little tub over here, just so I can kind of just transition through. I did have this guy just sitting in a bin for doing a pickup. I never did a pickup video with this car. I don't remember where I grabbed it, to be perfectly honest. This is an older one. Then here's this one. They had some new Boulevards. This is the Boulevard with the Skyline and the Mustang. Neither of them were there. This is the next best thing, the Toyota GR Yaris. So, I mean, the Lambo was sweet too, and so was the Ford, but JDM, I gotta stick with the JDMs. So, pretty cool there, but all new Boulevards coming out, so be on the lookout for that. I do have this guy as well, just kind of hanging out in that bin. I'm just kind of cleaning that bin out. This is new for 2025, moving parts to Tesla Cybertruck. This guy was also there. Honda S2000, 2004 S2000. So that was pretty cool. I think that one I already did a pickup video on, but there you go. There it is again. Another good find here. This is another of the 66 Pontiac GTO. It has a metal base. It's the 5 out of 5 from the Pontiac set. Pretty fun. This is like my favorite one from that set. I like the 66 GTO, and I'm sure a lot of other people do as well. And then hopping on over, we got some F-Case cars in. This is the 2020 Ford Shelby GT500. I wish the sun would stay out. It's not staying out though. Kind of a bummer, because some of these cars look absolutely beautiful in the sun. Anyway, 2024 Ford Shelby GT500 from the F-Case. Another one here is the Ferrari Formula 1 car. This is number 3 out of 5 here. I'm not going to even pronounce that, but pretty cool Formula 1 set. So there you go. Then I have this guy here. This is the 2016 Ford GT Race, which is in fact the regular treasure hunt for the F-Case. This and the Super are amazing. The F-Case is probably one of my favorite cases so far for this year, just because not only did you have a Ford GT, but you also get a Honda Civic Custom as well as a mainline. Well, even as a mainline, it's pretty sweet looking. Look at that. Nice little shine. I'm sure the Super looks even better. So, starting to run out of a little bit of space here. So, one second. I cleaned it off. Oh, I did do a trade with the guy recently. I didn't film opening it, but it was just one car. It was this Corvette Stingray. This is the anniversary 6 out of 6 chase car for the 58th anniversary here. I personally have the 92 Honda Civic EG as well in that set, but yeah, that is beautiful in that gold there. So pretty cool there to get that guy. Then we're gonna pop on over. I didn't film these, which I'm so bummed, but they got some new M2s at both of my local Wallies, and well, I did score. So this is the 1995 Chevy S10. This is the 750 piece chase here. You can kind of tell with that iconic red. I'll try and flash a picture of it like right there of it against the main line, so you know the difference between the two. But typically when it comes to M2, it's the you look for the gold or some sort of like metallic color. Also, this is apparently a new casting for M2. This is the 1985 Toyota truck. So very similar actually to this guy right here, the Majorette SR5. So there, let's make it a little bit better. So if we have it facing that direction, you can kind of see roughly the same. I do think I kind of like the M2 just a little bit better, but I love the display case and being able to just see pretty much every side of this Toyota on this guy here. And it's also in like the Marty McFly black. So super cool. This one does have a chase variant, and well, at my local Wally, not only did I grab that, but I also got this. This is the chase version of the same truck. So there you go. there's your comparison there. I grabbed this Toyota. I don't really collect mainlines, so this is like one of my first mainlines that I bought. I bought another one, but I didn't film it, and I got rid of it. But I do have this guy, and this is for a buddy of mine, so because he collects Toyotas. Again, same guy that wants this guy right here, this Toyota. So pretty cool. Now popping on over, I also didn't get to film it, but there was some new Matchbox. This was just kind of hanging out on the pegs by itself. This is new for 2025, so that's not as cool as this though, because we have the new 2026 Matchbox cars. This is the 1980 Jeep J10 stepside, honcho style. That is awesome. That is such an 80s truck right there. Thank you, Twister movie. I know the Twister movie was 90s, but still, that's awesome. We also have this. This is the 2015 Honda Ridgeline here, new for 2026 as well. And then you have, yeah, I got two more of the honchos. One for me and two for a buddy. So, here's another new model. This one I just grabbed for a buddy of mine. This is the Pierce Volterra EV fire truck. So new for 2026. I'll cover up the Toyotas. Toyotas are awesome. There you go. Let me zoom out just a little bit. And then another Ridgeline here. One for me, one for a buddy. And then here, last but not least, the 1997 Toyota RAV4 Off-Road, new for 2026 as well. Which I did also, in fact, get two of. So, and then not only did I get these in the case, but it was the Matchbox D case, and there was two cases. And I just so happened to find this. This is the 1977 Jaguar XJ6C Matchbox Super Chase. Now, for Matchbox, it used, I think it still counts today of how they do it, but it's the, sorry, bug. There was the, it's the A case that has the Porsche Super Chase, and the next one is like the D case, and then it's like, it'll be like the next 4 cases, I think. I think they have 12 cases a year, so, it used to be every other case you would get a chance at a Matchbox Super Chase, but that's when they had 6. Now they have 4, so I'm not quite sure how it goes, but I know for a fact the D case, the A case and the D case almost always have a chance at a Super Chase every single year, is what I've noticed. So write down in the comments if I'm wrong or anything that I need to worry about there. But yeah, that's kind of like, from my knowledge, what I've kind of experienced. So I do love the wheels. I'm not a huge fan of the casting, but the wheels are amazing. I love how shiny it is. And because it was 2 cases, they had 2 of them. So that was my finger in the way. So this one's for me, this one's for a buddy here. So got this in a nice little car case already. So absolutely amazing. Super happy to get that. Now, last but not least, for pickups, here's the Fast and Furious 25 Years of Fast. W Motors, like in Piper Sport. These were on sale, so these are just wheel toners, is all these are. This is the Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL from the Fast and Furious set as well. And then you have a 69 Boss Ford Mustang. So, this is 3 out of 5. Now, this is the set that has the Mitsubishi Eclipse, which that's personally my favorite from that set, from this set, but the Mustang is a close second. So, and then last but not least, actually, I have this 1983 Chevy Silverado. This one is beat up. I didn't realize how many of these Silverados I had, so I don't really have the space for this off camera, but here it is. This is the Black Widow truck here. So pretty cool. 83 Chevy Silverado. Awesome. Super cool. So there's that to go into the collection there. Alright, so with that is all my pickups there. So if you want to stay tuned, be my guest. I might also turn this into a second video, but I did do some more trading. But as for pickups, this is all I have here. And these are pretty much all the goodies. So you'll see the highlights in the next video though. It's probably going to be like this, the Toyota, and maybe a couple of other cars. But so there you have it there. Got some treasure hunts from Hot Wheels. Got a chase from M2. 2 chases from M2. Got some majorettes, and got a Matchbox Super Chase to top it all off. Oh, and a chase from Hot Wheels. Yeah, I think I said that already. So, and some Jada. So, pretty cool. With that, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to stay tuned, be my guest. But this is everything for the pickups. So you won't offend me if you leave now. But thank you guys so much for watching, sticking it out to the end like usual. And yeah, with that, I'll see you on the next one.